Thanks. Welcome to Programming Knowledge. So, in our last video, we saw that how you can use FlatList, and in this video, we are going to see that what is the use of Touchable, how you can use the Touchable components. So, basically, first of all, why you need Touchable component in the first place. So, whenever you want to apply any clickable events like on press, or when you click on something, when you long press on something, then you can use the touchable to apply clickable events to any components that you want. Up until now, we have seen that buttons usually provide that kind of functionality, but we cannot use buttons for each scenarios, because first of all, we cannot apply style property to button. So we have a drawback there, and with touchable component we have much more flexibility. So I have created the React Native project, and I also run it on the iOS simulator. You can also run it on Android simulator as well. So what's we gonna do? First of all, we are going to create an array. Let's say an array of people. Then we create a flat list, so to show all the elements of the array as a list, and then we apply touchable events to each of the elements, and when we click on that element, the name will be displayed on the console. So let's get started. First of all, let's create an array. Let's name it people. Say people. And don't forget to provide a key name. So we have created an array of people. There are 5 persons in it, and each of them has a unique key. So let's now display this array as a list. So first of all, we need to import the flat list. As I mentioned earlier, flat list is an self-closing component. First of all, the data. What data we need to show? In this case, it will be people. Render item. And each item we call an item. Let's we create a text, and we display the name of the item, because this is an object and we want only name to display. So let me just save it, As you can see, we have our list display on the screen. We just need to provide some styling. I already create a style item, font size 22, background color yellow, margin top, and some padding. So let me just apply here. So as you can see, we got our list. There are 5 elements in the list. Currently it's not clickable, as you can see. So let me just import the touchable. So you have many touchable components like touchable opacity, touchable native feedback. So in this case we will be using touchable opacity. So whichever component you want to be clickable, you just wrap that component in touchable component. Let me just save it. So touchable opacity, as the name suggests, when we press something, any component on which we applied the touchable opacity, it will fade out for a little time, as you can see. And we have applied touchable opacity to the entire flat list that we do not want. We only want we want that each element like Brijan, Jeff, Tony, Raz, Bruce, each element will have their own clickable event. So let me just apply these event to only text property of it. As you can see, it fade out for some time when I click on it. Right now nothing is happening because I have not provided any events. So for that, touchable opacity has one event called on press. What happens on one press? So we write an arrow function. Let us call press handler, and we will pass the item name. So we get item from here, and since it's an object, we have to write either name or key, and we want to display the name of it, so we write the name. So let us just create this function. And let us pass name as an argument. Okay, so what I have done here is that whenever we press on any of this element, the action will be passed on this function press handler, and it's taking name property of this object, and it will simply write it on the console. So let us see if it works. As you can see, let me just open the browser, click on the device that you are running. As you can see, the name is successfully written on the console. So basically this is how you can use touchable events, touchable components, and the on press events with any component that you want to be clickable. So thanks for watching.